in the previous weeks. Save that. Um, no, I don't need the porn open. I need, yes, the notes. That's it. Um, you guys had been seeking a rogue wizard named Angus McCormick, who supposedly could make you a fake seal to guide you up the River of Midnight, the Black River, all the way up to Bear's Landing. However, on your journey to find him, you found that his house had been haunted by some sort of presence. Every room was filled with some sort of strange beast, things that seemed to spring from nightmares, and the reason for that was discovered in the basement. Uh, where after finding your way through various puzzles and rooms, you discovered the two creatures called Fears. Fihyr, I believe. Fears. The horrific conglomeration of unresolved nightmares made material that prey on the fears of the living. They'd apparently taken up residence here. You defeated them and retrieved the seal, a seal that had been finished by Angus not long before he died, off of his body. And with this item, you made your way back out, looting a few more rooms on the way out, and got to the carriages and went back to town. And that was where we left off. So I understand after speaking to the wizard that a bunch of you had intended to sell some things, and so he was going to do that. What he could in the town, and then what else by teleporting to other places that you guys have already been, like Wolfern's Crossing, because he has the range for it. Was there anything anybody else wanted to do? I'm imagining some of you are going to be heading back to the ship.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
No, I do not.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll PM you my nefarious schemes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's no problem. And getting some stuff purchased from the wizard. You'll have to tell him what you're buying, but it's nothing really
Yeah, I'm
particularly
going
secret.
to do that.
You could just tell everybody, it doesn't really matter.
No, I can't tell everyone. Then it's not a surprise.
But then they'll find out that what you're really buying is a box full
Of spiders.
of.
I was gonna
It's
say kittens. Like you wanted those a while ago. Still
yeah,
on the list.
the kittens. Good, dear God.
Don't worry, I'll
Ugh.
to fill the control limit with.
I'm imagining it's like that the scene from that one episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer with the all the demons and vampires in the back room kind of like playing cards, and when they like ante up and they all reach into like the boxes underneath the table and pull up kittens and put them in the center of the table. It's never explained what the fuck the kittens are for in any way. It's just don't ask. But anyway,
Don't ask sums up a lot of Draycross's plans.
yeah, and a lot of his purchases in general. Okay, well that's not a problem. It's a pretty typical magic item, and it's not hugely expensive, so
Yeah.
you'll be able to
It's,
find it.
I have told the wizard what it is, so
Oh no! Now he'll eventually tell everyone, and they'll all know the secrets of you buying typical normal magic items. You fucking idiot!
right.
Yeah, how terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
Oh yeah, no Joker. That was just from the last dungeon.
Okay.
So it looks like John is here, but he's just not in the call yet. I guess he could probably call himself in, but I can call
John.
out. Yeah, he's too. He might be too stupid to figure that one out.
Yeah,
There it
that's
is.
what I was about to say.
Whoa, just kidding. Dog, get out of here. No, fuck off. No, not for dogs.
Be mean to your dog. Give him chocolate.
I pulled out a cinnamon apple donut, and of course she immediately gets off her lazy ass, and now she wants to come over. It's like, fuck off, dog. That's how I feel whenever I hang out with you guys. You just like me because I'm such a great GM, but you don't care about me in any other way. Well, I guess John's never joining us. Regardless, once you get back to town, you will come back to find that your boat appears unscathed. It's still there. Dragos is undead, just kind of like sitting there, dumbly, staring into space, waiting for orders from their masters. No one seems to notice anything particularly different about the town. Everything's just fine and normal, and you're definitely not worried about any sort of ambushes or secret plans like the bad guys might have or anything at all. It's definitely completely normal, and you're not concerned whatsoever in any way. Regardless, do I need to know anything? Last chance. If you guys are going to be doing anything or buying anything particularly weird, this is your chance now. You don't have to, if you really want to like buy more buy stuff, but you don't have the time. Like, oh, I just want to look for some interesting stuff. You can purchase it later. I'm not going to hold it against you. But anything that needs to get out of the way should be gotten out in the next like 10 seconds. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Augment crystals. Wow, that sounds special, TV. That's good. Let me guess. You're getting one of those like true death ones or whatever the fuck they're called. Oh, actually, no, it's not really for you. That's for rogues and shit. The one I'm thinking of it, because it does also allow criticals, but I don't think you really, given you're a hammer user, you probably don't really care about that. There are some augment crystals that allow sneak attacks and criticals for against undead, but it's. Okay. True Death and Demolition. Oh, Demolition's the same as True Death except for Construct. That's right. All right. Anyway, that being said, what are your plans at this point? Do you just plan to immediately head out?
I'm saying, yeah, I can buy a Belt of Battle.
Belt of Battle is banned.
There we go.
We've discussed this.
Have we?
Yeah.
Anything fun is banned. just the rule of thumb.
It's because
I
it
don't know, I
adds
feel like you
extra
haven't been
actions.
Following. I feel like
It
I'm
adds extra
following
actions.
mine and Harry's private conversations.
It's
about
because you can use it to add extra actions, and that's not appropriate.
That's not okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Having an extra standard action per round is not okay.
That is stuff like that. Like there's a feat that does that in Star Wars D20. That's fun in Star Wars D20 because there's nothing extremely broken like that in Star Wars, like spellcasting in Star Wars D20. Things are far more toned down and balanced. Not in D&D. So anyway,
But yeah, the True Death Crystal. Yeah, I'm not going for the crits. However, the lesser version gives me Ghost Strike,
good. Okay,
which is so worth it.
yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, you mean
And I
Ghost
don't need a
Touch?
+3 item.
Ghost Touch, you mean? Or
Yeah.
Ghost Strike? Okay.
Ghost Strike comes with the greater version.
Anyway, as you guys are loading things up back up onto the ship and preparing to set sail, I don't know who put on their webcam, but someone did. I don't even know who that is.
Kiwi.
My bad. It's alright. No camera attached.
Thank
Okay.
God. You can put your clothes back on.
All right. As you guys are getting ready to set off and set sail, you will notice, walking down the docks towards your ship, is a tall, slender man with sickly, pale skin, wearing the robes of a scholar. He reminds you, in a way, of a slightly younger, more attractive version of Balthazar. Not that that says really much of anything.
That's a pretty high bar.
He has He has 4 guards with him. Their weapons are stowed.
What kind of guards?
They look to be members of the military at large, the king's army, which isn't really that strange of a sight. The king does maintain a pretty strong presence all over the place, especially at like ports and other such places.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Is there an officer problem?
Is there an officer problem? He'll make his way down the docks, and at first maybe you think he's going to pass by. But it becomes pretty clear after only about a few seconds that he's heading directly for you. He stops in front of your ship, his holding up a hand, and his retinue of guards stop there behind him as he takes a step towards the gangplank. He'll look to whoever's closest, probably to Larmus, loading boxes or moving things around. Permission to come aboard.
And who are you?
Your camera's doing it again.
No, that ain't me. Not this time. My mic's doing it again.
You may simply call me Agamemnon.
And you may simply stand on the shore.
Oh. Huh?
Cordial as always, I sees.
I mean, who are you? Is a little more.
Then let me rephrase. You may call me Agamemnon, Dockmaster. Now, please, permission to board. I have some urgent business I must be discussing with you. Namely, and he just takes a step on at this point. I need to conduct a small survey of your goods to make sure you will be paying the proper tax.
Taxes.
I don't see why we shouldn't let him.
Alright.
If you do not,
we're not supposed to draw attention to ourselves. So.
Yeah.
if you do not, you will
Hold
be
on.
unable to purchase a pass to go to go eastward. And surely you're going to want to purchase one of those, right?
We had tobacco, didn't we? Isn't that what we had on board?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just
You never- you-
let
you
him
got-
switch the boat.
Yeah, you guys never purchased one legally, so going, oh yeah, we just got one. So this guy obviously keeps track
Yeah.
of who's bought one and who hasn't. If you do that, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm not trying to screw you. If you tell him that, there's gonna be a very obvious.
There's
red
going to be
flag.
an issue. Yeah.
I have on record here that you never bought one. So how did you get that?
Yeah.
You mind telling me?
Just let him search the boat.
Fine, come aboard.
It should only be a few minutes.
I'll be standing by somewhat closely with some spells prepared, just in
You're
case.
just following the dockmaster.
Oh yes. You see, here's
He'll
the tobacco.
take a few steps
More
on,
tobacco.
and then he turns around and looks at the rest of you, especially at Xander, who's standing right on top of him. If all of you could disembark while I perform my search, it would be appreciated. That's standard procedure.
Standard procedure.
Residents keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
Unless-
I think a certain old flying demon should be your eyes and ears.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Good
So,
idea.
fine, the boat's yours. You've got about 10 minutes.
Or a certain wizard should
I will take as long as I'd like, and if you don't mind, Paladin, if you need, I could speak with the bishop and see what he thinks about what you're doing here. Isn't it unusual that you're traveling with a merchant company heading east? I wonder why that is. Perhaps we should ask him together. No? Then get off my boat.
Oh, it's your boat
Our
now.
boat.
For the duration of this search, yes. Now off.
We'll get off.
Only he knew how close he was to being strung by his entrails.
There wouldn't have been
Just
entrails
break
left
wrist.
from
Alright,
the paste.
So all of you are getting off, right?
Except
Is
Bartok,
Bartok-
who's keeping an eye on him while flying and invisible.
If he's doing that right from the beginning, then you'll be right nearby when he'll just turn around and he begins the moment you are all off the boat. He begins casting a couple of spells, primarily detect magic, and then he casts see invisibility.
Of course he does.
He's an inspector. Of course, he's going to
Of course
cast.
he's a spellcaster.
Of course, he's a spellcaster, and he's going to cast a couple of spells to see you search the ship. Mind you guys don't have anything illegal on the ship.
That's
That's
Just a bat following him around
Yeah, he'll look
in
at that.
broad daylight.
Look at that.
He's
Good
just
move.
the ship's animal. He's like a parrot.
He's curious.
Well, you would know. He doesn't actually have to cast the
Yeah.
invisibility to know something was there, because once he casts detect magic, he'll see that there's something there that he can't. That's just like floating midair. Then he casts the invisibility to see what it is.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't have bothered casting it if he hadn't seen something with detect magic. So he will notice that and usher Bartok off of the ship. And
Nice.
nice far away. The guards will take you back to like the edge of the docks, back to the actual street. They will recommend that you take a few minutes off. It could take like half an hour to an hour.
Somebody did hide our pass and not leave it sitting on a ship, didn't they?
I would assume you guys would have it with you.
Please
No
tell
one-
me somebody did that.
I'm pretty sure we have it.
Assuming someone would still have it. I'm not gonna. You would not know. Oh, whoops! You didn't list every single magic item you took, so I assumed everything you didn't list you were taking was just left on board the ship, laying around, like a mask of the Arch Inquisitor, just laying there. No, obviously
Yeah,
not.
who dropped that? No.
Who dropped that one? It's not mine, officer. I swear. Okay. Once you are safely away from the ship, and no longer in any position to interfere or spy on him, he will conduct the search. And about half an hour later, one of the guards will come and get you. Or if you're just waiting by not too far away from the docks, then they will just probably be right there with you, and they will he will be there, and he will hand you a note that tells you exactly how much you owe in taxes. He calculates it out to be precisely 1,000 gold pieces, plus an additional docking fee of 100 gold pieces, for a total of 1,100 gold pieces, to be paid to the to either to him right now or to his office sometime before you leave. So be mindful that if you stay any longer, the docking fees will increase.
Do we all just chip in, or do we have like a party fee for that?
I think Dolan had a party thing,
He did.
so
I'm not sure it was over 2,000 gold large, but
It was pretty
We
big.
haven't-
It was like a few
We
thousand.
haven't really chipped into it ever.
Because I automatically chip in when I sell loot. It's about 1,000 GP, but I also have gold, so I can just pay into it and pay myself back. It's not an issue.
Yeah. He holds on to stuff for a while. Depends on specific things.
yeah.
All right. Well, presumably you guys will pay it, and with that, you wish you farewell, and we'll leave. We're going off to perform another inspection.
Donald, you need to mute yourself.
Yeah, I think it's you, Donald.
That's because this fucking camera, whoever did this, made the mobile Skype app even more fucking cancer.
Okay, we'll just mute it when you're not using it. Presumably you'll be home sometime relatively soon. Hopefully. How long until you get back, Donald?
It's going to be like 40 minutes.
Okay.
An hour and a half, dude. It's like 70 miles.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know when you left, dude.
Yeah, no, I left at like 7.
Okay. Have fun. So,
So we can pay the fee and finish loading everything.
yeah,
We should
you got.
kill him instead.
How long until you guys? How long are you guys going to be spending in town? That's the only question I have. I'm assuming because the wizard presumably was going to go off and buy things. Probably another day, right?
Leave as soon as possible. I can get back to the ship with evacuation rune.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Truly is check and see. Then today is June 18th. So you guys would be leaving on presumably the next morning. So June 19th. The next morning, you couldn't have hoped for a better way to head off. The morning is extraordinarily clear, with a nice pink sunrise. Not a cloud in the sky. Something deep in the pit of your stomach tells you that this is wrong. Something terrible is about to happen. But ever since you died, you get that feeling all the time. So you swallow it and push off to set sail. You turn your ship out into the bay and then back towards the river. The undead row, tirelessly, slowly but surely, pushing your boat towards the river. You pull down the sail once you approach the river. This is going to be all going to be upriver, but luckily you've got a tireless workforce to take you all the way to where you need to go. This river is nothing like any of the rivers you find on the other side of the world. Rivers there are at most maybe 100 feet across at their largest, but this is grandiose. You've never seen anything quite like this. Not even in breakwater. Some of the widest rivers there reach out to maybe 200 feet, right at the brim. For a little stretch for a few hundred feet, half a mile maybe. This right here at the edge of the water stretches out for over half a mile. The widest river you've ever seen. Even as an hour passes and you make your way upriver, it narrows only to 800 feet. You're not sure that back when you were alive you could have swam the length of it without growing too tired pushing against this current for that long of a time. The water is warm. If you reach your hand down to touch it. Black. But it feels nice on your hands. It doesn't leave a stain. Like a shadow passing over your body. Not long after, you hear the first siren of trouble. Thunder in the distance. Rumbling and roaring.
Thunder.
Making its way towards you. The sky begins to grow dark. Your hair feels the first drip drop. Little bits of spit from the sky. You think maybe it's going to pass. You see a bit of brightness up ahead. But then, the sky opens up.
I cast Alter Weather.
You're way too low level for that. I know that for a fact. Get out of here.
I like rain. It reminds
2
me
more
that I
chances
am
for the weather to go away.
It reminds me that I am at least partially alive.
Dark.
That is pretty fucking dark. Give me just a moment. My track got deleted.
maybe if you stopped violating copyrights, that wouldn't happen.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're clearly not sorry.
Found it. With one last boom of thunder, the sky opens up, and the rain begins to hit your head. At first, it's a welcome relief from the humid, hot summer days. In June, the dog days of summer are approaching. It's warmer than it's ever been in any June in history. But that's only for the first hour. You're in a longship. There's no additional deck. There's nowhere to hide. None of you have umbrellas. Soon, the rain becomes more than a slight annoyance. You can't get the drumming out of your head every moment, every living, waking moment. It's rain. You fall asleep that night to the rain, tossing and turning. You wake up the next morning to the rain, with barely a few hours of sleep to you. The days pass like this, the rain never ending. To borrow from one of my favorite short stories, the rain continued. It was a hard rain, perpetual rain, a sweating and steaming rain. It was a mizzle, a downpour, a fountain, whipping at the eyes, an undertow at the ankles. It was a rain to drown all rains in the memory of rains. A game by the pound and the ton. It hacks at the jungle, it cuts the trees like scissors, shaves the grass and tills the soil and molts the bushes.
Get it? It's raining.
It shrinks your hands to the hands of wrinkled apes. It rains a solid and glassy rain. It never stops.
I'll let the cast detect the weather. I'm not sure what the weather's like right now.
It's raining.
Damn.
Do you have any ranks in profession weatherman?
8 days pass like this. Some days blending together. You rely on the wizard's intellect and his knowledge of nature to tell you exactly how much time has passed. Without one of his watches, and his watches hardly even work anyway. They're not waterproof, and after a couple of days they stop working. They'll have to dry it out and repair it to get it to work again. The ship continuously floods, to the point that Drakeros has to have some of the undead turn off to get off the oars and begin bailing out buckets of water.
I can actually use a spell that will remove the water.
That
If
works
that's a
too.
problem.
Yeah, that can help too.
I feel like it's going to be faster.
On the evening of the 8th day, you see something in the distance. A large rock hanging over the river. The river's a bit narrower here. Only maybe 300 feet wide. Run-down limestone statues of ancient gods and kings line the sides of the river or have fallen and sunken beneath them. Occasionally you'll pass an outstretched hand reaching up from the depths. Its mossy fingers clawing at your ship. Only spot checks.
I wrote this down somewhere. Yes.
Without refills of humanity, you You will all lose 1 point of humanity at this point. Your features taking on a swollen appearance from all the water they've been bombarded with for over a week. There have been times in your life when you've been just dying of thirst, wishing, begging for water. But now you think if you never saw water again, you'd be okay with that. Okay. Oh, I see. And
I'll roll for all my undead as well, if you prefer that.
that's all right. Through the thick rain, Xander. They're mindless, so they're not gonna have much to say. Xander, up on that rock, you kind of like peer in closer and move to the head of the ship. Take a closer look. That rock up ahead, over to your right, there's something unusual about it. In fact, you're certain that there's something else on top of that rock. Your fears, your paranoia are rewarded after only a moment when you see a bit of movement. What you thought were maybe like the outcroppings from the tip of the rock move, slowly spreading out and stretching, shaking off the rain. Great wings, tens of feet in width. The tip of the rock, clearly not a rock at all, slowly rises up, the head of a great beast with a beak and blood-red eyes. It turns and looks down, cocking its head to the side, and eyes your ship as it slowly begins to pass. Slowly it stands and flaps its wings several times, beating the rest of the rain off of it, and lets out a terrible shriek into the heavens, the boom of thunder answering in return.
It's suddenly thunderstruck. No, 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 no.
Something like that.
Yes, that's enough
Hey, let's
AC/DC today.
It lets out a screech and then takes flight, swooping down over the ship. The rest of you see it at this point as it screeches and flies over the ship, just barely passing over the top of your heads and right by the mast. And disappears off into the night, flying to the north.
Well, that bodes well.
Right.
After only a couple of minutes, you hear another screech and it passes over again.
Oh.
Get the seal out.
Suddenly, one of your barrels rattles, tips over, seemingly possessed. The top bursts open, and a small round weight, like a cannonball, rolls out. A slight magical glow to it.
Right.
You don't remember placing that there.
I wonder who.
I wonder. Can we just like get rid
You
of
hear
it?
you hear the flapping of great wings. And on a piece of junk wood, perhaps the hull of an old rotten ship, the creature lands and screeches again, looking over at you. And then takes off and flies down, smacking the front of your ship. ripping planks off of it. It screams away into the night, and then turns around for another pass. Roll initiative.
Damn it, we have a hall pass.
This is probably not good.
Yeah, no, we got black
Can I roll
hole.
the
The
pen?
knowledge.
Yeah. Can
Knowledge.
we-
This is going to
we
be
use like the
knowledge.
deck magic.
Knowledge of the planes or bardic knowledge.
Can I pre-cast the spells?
Yeah, you can, yeah, a couple of spells. Yeah,
So 2.
sure.
Yay!
It's gonna remove both of for now. And they'll let it. All right. Find a different page. Knowledge. Sorry, Charles. Did you roll a initiative check?
Who?
Charles.
Charles.
I know he didn't, so I was just waiting for a response.
Is he even here?
Yes. No, it is. He
Well- Me?
Yeah.
Any initiative, dude.
And whatever history that was.
He already did. He already rolled that.
Oh, okay.
Remember, there's their secret. You don't get anything with your check, Charles. However, Piper, you've heard legends of all the different traps and creatures that can be found along this river. One of them, one of the greatest and well known, is of an eagle. Many centuries ago, there was a forest that lined this river. It has reclaimed some parts of it, but most of it is still fairly barren.
It's lost him.
We just lost Phil, yeah. That great forest was felled by a king. But back then, there were defenders of that forest, including one great wise man, who with his eagle defended the forest from the king's men and fought tirelessly for over 30 years to keep it standing. In the end, the partnership was broken up when the wise man, the druid, was killed by the king's men while he had sent his eagle, Sigurd, off to scout. When Sigurd found him, the great beast flew into a rage, killed all of the king's men, and then disappeared off into the night, never to be seen again. Occasionally, people claim to be attacked by these great beasts. With enormous wings and foul breath that rains acid down on the decks of their ships. Some ships simply disappear altogether. But these stories have been written off as typical run-ins with some of the larger dire sharks or goblins or pirates.
Dire sharks.
Huh.
So the party is being attacked by America. GG.
And it's angry.
Bloodwing, no!
Piper, it's your turn first.
Duty doot.
Dracarys.
How far away is it?
Far enough.
I also need the
No, not
Shit.
even remotely far enough. Let's see if it's vulnerable to negative levels. I guess I technically have to make touch attack. My character sheet. Stats. General. What's the bonus for saying now? 5?
5.
The damage to your ship appears to be fairly minor at this point, but if it keeps ripping away at your ship, it could easily destroy it or sink it.
Does a 31 hit its touch?
Does spell resistance apply?
I guess.
Okay, roll caster level. That will succeed. And what spell are you casting?
Inflict light wounds with Feldrain.
Okay. Roll the damage. Oh, I guess it rolls. It rolls. It will say first.
Yes, it does.
I believe that fails.
It's a first level spell, I believe. So,
Yeah, but I think you have like a +6.
yeah, it's
There's no-
it's actually a +7.
Yeah, so you have an 18, DC 18 for first level spells, so
No,
it
it's
fails.
+6. Yeah,
Still.
take 9 damage in a negative level.
Okay. Sure.
Oh god, it has 14 different bars.
Sander.
Oh no.
I will cast Recitation and step forward.
Is it immune to sand? Sigurd. Sigurd will take flight again. And is going to. Let's see what the. Easy. Okay.
Can you not?
Can whoever that is stop.
It will hit here. It strikes the front of the ship. Ripping more planks off and throwing the dragon head at the front of the ship into the sea.
You mean river?
Technically. And then we'll continue its flight off over there.
Do we get
Charles.
ammo through any of that?
Well, it was never within 5 feet of you, so no.
Were its wings?
Oh, because it was.
Those don't provoke attacks of opportunity, though if you hold, you can hit. Yes, its wings were technically, but those don't provoke attacks of opportunity. However, when a creature is using natural, it's using talons technically. If it's using its natural attacks, you may hold action, and if its natural attacks would have to come into range, you can hit those. You can hit its foot or its wing or whatever, yeah. But you have to hold action for that specifically. Charles. Oh no, Charles isn't here.
Oh no.
Yeah, Charles.
Yeah,
RIP
he
Charles.
just said. Yeah, he said he can't.
Okay. Charles is out for now. Husk.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a ranged battle. Fortunately, I've got a ranged weapon. But I got a ranged weapon.
It is by type technically an outsider.
All right. So,
What, the cannonball or the bird?
The bird. Oh, the cannonball. That you don't know. The identifying takes an hour, so GG.
Yeah, I know. I meant
Well, I
like
was just
identify
gonna-
as in what it likely is.
Oh, never mind, that's
before
right. I got
we
rid of
go.
that rule. Identify now is now cast instantly, but you can find it out if you wait long enough just by holding the item. It's just that after it reaches a certain amount. You're
oh,
not...
lovely. Great way to start the night. 2 nat ones.
So you pull out. All right. Farmers pulls out his bow, and pulls back a massive arrow. And then it's the eagle strikes the boat. It rocks, and the arrow goes flies wild, and Talarmus hits the deck. Piper, your turn.
How the hell do you use these things? Why can't we just do glorious melee combat?
Oh.
I was going to suggest we just take the cannonball and push it somewhere else.
I figured it was going to be
Well,
a case
the thing
of,
is, it might not be what's causing the bird to attack us.
or just mark the target.
That's what I'm
Now that
thinking
it's
it
here,
is.
it doesn't need it. Regardless, it's here now. What the?
The only thing I know how to do. What does recitation
Miss
do again?
Wildly?
That's what I do.
That's Talarmus, yeah.
Rolling
What does
2 nat
recitation
ones to
do
start
again?
off the night.
It gives you +3 attack, +3 AC, and +3 to saves.
If you believe in Mercantus.
Yes.
2.
Go ahead, +2.
Gotcha.
I assume you all do by now. Otherwise, I'm
After listening to all your glorious speeches.
Hmm. Does it say if you believe in Mercantus, or does it say if Mercantus is your deity? Because I believe Mercantus exists, or Dracrus believes Mercantus exists.
It has to be your deity, I believe, is what it's talking about.
Yeah.
You are a follower of the deity.
Okay,
Exactly.
well, your third one doesn't count, right, Piper?
Yeah, the third one doesn't count.
All right. You hit twice.
Shoot.
Your third arrow, going a bit wild and missing it in the range. You hit twice for 23 points of damage. Dracrus.
Do the same thing again, I suppose. Let's see. I'm gonna assume that doesn't make it.
No.
In that case, the
It may be
spell is wasted.
gigantic, but still a bird.
It's not a huge
No,
SS,
that's-
but it's higher than 12.
Yeah, it's spell resistance. It's not
Yeah.
my touch attack.
It may be gigantic.
Anything else?
No,
Xander.
not really.
I will cast Righteous Grasp of the Faithful,
We have to.
which, if you don't know what that is, it is basically haste. But instead
Basically.
of the movement speed, you get +3 attack and +3 damage.
That are both
And also-
morale bonuses and overseen by the bard.
Yeah,
So basically,
morale
we just get an
bonus,
extra attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that's still really good, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's something.
Okay, anything else, Xander?
That's it.
Its turn. It strikes towards the front of the ship again. One of its talons rending through the decks. And as the splinters of the wood fly off, you see the front section beginning to fill with water. You think if it could it's destroyed one of the 13 compartments of the ship. You think if it takes down maybe another 2, the ship will probably sink. That does provoke attacks of opportunity, by the way, Talarmus.
And I have the wrong kind of weapon for that.
Is it me too?
You're not within range of it, so no. It flew over towards the middle of the ship this time when it attacked. And swung with its right talon.
I need to punch it. Because I've got a longbow out.
Okay. You're also
What
prone.
I got.
You're also prone. Don't forget the -4 from being prone.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm getting a drink.
Can I punch it?
No, you don't have gauntlets built into your armor.
Yeah, you don't have
Oh.
gauntlets.
I have the
Remember, I
gauntlets of ogre strength.
If you're wearing gauntlets of ogre strength, I would say those count as gauntlets. So if you want to punch it, you can. That's fair. They're still gauntlets. They're masterwork gauntlets that just no one cares about the fact that they're masterwork gauntlets. They care about the fact that they give them a strength bonus. So 24, that misses. That will hit.
Bonk.
That could also crit.
Yeah, nat 20s, mate.
You punch that chicken. In the name of America.
I believe yours plus 14 is your total.
Yeah. Plus 14.
I
Yeah,
return.
and I'll set that. Flammers might just credit the eagle.
Good.
This appears to be, given what Chuck knows, which he will relay to you even if he's not like in the call.
Bonk!
That will crit. Roll damage.
And now the same.
He can relate to you. That this eagle it looks like it's been somehow modified, perhaps by the corrupting presence of the river itself after having lived here for so long. Enough that its soul has changed with its body, and is no longer of this earth. Alright, roll your damn damage, for fuck's sake, and then it's your turn. How long does it take to roll a D3 plus strength? Anyway, okay.
D3? Shit. I only rolled a D2.
You'd be
For fuck it,
surprised.
just keep it, you roll the 2 anyway, deal with it.
And
13,
double that.
26 damage. Ow, that actually does hurt, believe it or not.
Is it with my
Solid
bonus
sock.
too?
Yeah, that's including the plus 5 from you. Okay,
Yeah.
Farm, it's your
Plus
turn.
5. Okay, get up. And fire the longbow again.
Okay, you just get one shot.
See, the
I forgot.
longbow I have written down.
Don't miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's
Uh,
spaghetti.
You
Talarmus
miss.
spaghettis.
Talarmus spaghetti's terribly, rolling a 6. Your arrow yet again goes wild.
That was better that time, Talarmus.
You're learning. You didn't fall over this time.
Wait, you told me a 20 didn't hit a huge creature?
A
Correct.
24
I've already
didn't hit
said.
him.
It's
You also
huge,
notice that
But
like
it's still
kind
a
of like
bird.
that. Yeah, it's first of all it is still a bird, and also melded into its skin. You see chunks of metal that may have once been armor.
Stick to the shooting. Stick to the polo, Talarmist. Shooting sports are not.
Oh.
You cut out there,
Tom
but I
is
get the
always-
point.
Yeah, I think I understand what he was saying. I think he was
making
recommending.
fun of you.
Yes.
He said stick to the polo, I believe, which
Stick
is
to the
probably a
polo.
skeleton.
Meant for
Force
you.
plus hammer.
It's hitting things with hammer. Yeah.
From skeleton.
I got it.
Knights.
Only Skelfax can fly. They're
Actually,
on.
with Reigns of Ascension, he can.
I was about to say there are. Magic
I'm
items
trying to
left.
find the things that
But
get him
Piper,
airwall.
by the way, it's
but
still your
I
turn,
can't
Piper.
find them.
I know, I'm sorry, I have to.
Otherwise, I would have said, "Wizard, get please."
Oh! Well, looky here. I checked. We might need an abandoned ship plan. It's just saying.
I have an abandoned ship plan. Why do you think I have so many undead?
In case of emergency, the zombies downstairs
Are they a
can
raft?
use as a flotation device.
Yeah.
I highly doubt they float very well.
I don't know. It's there's bound to be some sort of international literature on this.
Okay, this should be all 4. Right
Well, you don't actually fumble. You just miss with the first one. Your second, third, and fourth shots, however, all hit. for a total of 34 points of damage.
You salvaged your nat 1.
Yay, Dracarys.
Spell resistance again, I suppose. Does that beat it?
Yeah, it does.
Wow. Oh. Oh wait, I have to roll a actual like thing as well, don't I?
Yeah, it has attack. You might technically miss.
In theory.
It's possible. It probably makes its will save. Hooray.
It does.
It's half of that. That's not really the big thing, though. Yeah,
Does
you
it
hit touch.
29 hit its touch?
Correct. Its touch is terrible, actually.
I mean, it's still a bird.
Yeah, and you take it at a
Yeah.
negative level.
It's just 7 damage in a negative level.
I'm surprised it isn't immune.
Nope. It's not immune to negative levels. Xander. It's immune to a lot of things, but not that.
I will
Um,
quick cast Darkfire.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're going to be throwing Darkfire at it.
That would be a good guess. Oops.
You missed the bracket.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Dumb fuck.
What's it doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna see 2 hits. Or 3.
These are touch, right? That's gonna be
This
3
is
hits.
touch.
But first, roll me a spell resistance check. Capstone check.
Do I need to
so
roll
no-
3?
Just one. It either affects it or it doesn't. That was the ruling we made before during the big dungeon crawl. You affect it, so indeed roll damage for 3 times.
Can I roll them all
Okay.
together?
It's fire damage, right?
Yes.
Then yes, you may. It is not immune or resistant to fire. Yet. 64 damage. Dick! That will light it up. Its turn.
Does he
It
lick
still
his
seems
sock?
generally pretty unaffected by you. You don't really see any serious marks. There are like some little scorch marks on its wings, but other than that, it seems generally unaffected and will swoop in for an attack on the ship. This time taking a different direction, trying to attack the back of the.
Is meat within range?
He held action, so yes, because it's gonna hit the deck right in front of him.
Can he grapple?
He can try.
Well, he can do Scorpion's Grasp, can't he? Just,
Yeah, he just has to hit first.
yeah.
Just hit and do
let me
damage.
Find this thing.
Also do damage and smack the deck. Here, just make a normal melee attack. Spender's weapons.
Yeah, I know. I think that's it. He's not flanking, he's not barrow attacking. What's our total bonus now?
7?
Wait, +7?
No, it's
No.
+8, because +3 from recitation.
Yeah,
Plus 3
he's
for recitation
even
and plus
chances.
5, and plus 5, yes, and plus 5 from the bard. So 8 to attack.
Does recitation apply to damage as well?
No.
Yes. No, it doesn't. It's attack and AC.
Oh. Recitation? Yeah. Oh, it was Righteous Wrath.
The rest of Righteous Wrath is doing nothing for your attack.
I have
damage.
both.
Just give me another one.
Oh, he will also activate the gloves.
Okay, that will hit for 22 points of damage. Yeah, presumably. And I think they activate automatically. Grapple check, nice.
Ha!
Come on and
Alright.
slam.
You'll initiate a grapple.
Down, Bloodwing.
Okay. In that case,
Get him.
he grabs onto its one of its legs, and you can tell he's probably not gonna be able to hold on for very long, given how huge this thing is. But he's really trying. He's holding it down to the deck as it's trying to
I
flap away.
did it.
Hush. He's like holding it with one hand, like pointing at it, and like looking at you, Dracarys, like ha ha ha.
Oh, I gotta do this.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
I am so proud.
As you're
Right.
standing next to a screaming, flailing eagle.
Could I
That brought a
charge
tear
to
to my
there?
eye.
No, you have to charge in a straight line towards your attacker.
Yeah. Okay. Up. Drop longbow, switch out to hammer. Move up and smack.
It should be power attacking on the ship. What am I doing? That may have saved your ship.
So,
It's as part of a move action, Draker, so no. Not to my knowledge. Flaming Warhammer. Okay. You run up and you smack it.
But that isn't even its final form.
And the creature lets out a screech. It immediately tugs and kind of like chucks Meat back a couple feet. And flaps away into the night, flying off towards a rock over here, where it lands, and then shields itself with its wings. As it does, the boom of thunder can be heard over the sound of battle.
Initiate phase 2.
yeah.
Suddenly crawling out from the water, off onto the sides of your longship. You can see what appear to be strange, ooze-like creatures. Their acid dripping onto the deck and burning holes through the planks.
They crawl up before we even have a chance to attack.
Yes, they seep up through the decks. Initiative being at the top. Piper.
Ew.
Gross.
Gross. Gross. If I flew up, that thing can grab me?
If you took a 5-foot step, no, but you'd still be within range if you only did. Actually, you could 5-foot step diagonally this way. Up into the air.
Yeah.
It will still be able to hit you on its turn if it wanted to, like by moving up towards you.
Yeah.
For now, you'll be safe, and the next turn you'll have to go further up.
Yeah. Well. Should I try shooting the bird or not? I don't know if it's even in.
You just take a -2 penalty.
Hey, Harry.
What?
I'm at the Farnsworth Avenue light, so I'll be in a couple minutes. I cast haste.
I already basically have it.
Yeah, you already have Righteous Wrath of the Fury, of the Faithful Leather.
Never mind, I'll cast something else.
Yeah.
You should cast
I'll
Fireball.
figure that out when I get up there.
What's your initiative bonus?
He's so
Plus 18.
Okay, I'll roll it for you and just add you into the initiative for when you get back.
Thanks.
It goes around remembering their initiative bonus.
He does.
I know mine. It's +0.
I know mine.
Yeah, mine's
Half the
not
party
that
knows Dave. Why don't you?
Okay, Piper, it's your turn. Do something.
+1.
You have 10 seconds to decide on what you're doing, or
I have to type all of it in.
okay, well you just seemed like you hadn't even decided yet.
It gives Drake Ross 20 minutes per turn. His Piper like.
He actually has a lot more stuff to do. He's not actually making decisions, and like right now where he's not summoning things, his turn actually does take like a minute.
misogyny.
It's not misogyny.
Race.
I like how you say that literally as I'm contemplating summoning things.
Yeah, but now he's not. I'm saying like right now he's not summoning things.
God,
His
Harry,
turn-
you
his
have
turn
10
takes 30
seconds to
seconds to
acknowledge my turn, or I'm
Okay.
skipping you.
I'm the GM. I can take as long as I want. I have more things to do with than you. Okay. You will hit 3 times. Your first 2 hit. Your third one misses, but you adjust your aim, and the fourth one hits.
29's the number.
However, each arrow hits it, bouncing off of its wings rather harmlessly. Okay, the armor that's been dug and built into, molded into its flesh, taking the brunt of the damage.
And force.
Yes, it's magic.
So is force.
Indeed, yes. Dracris, your turn.
I'm gonna 5-foot step back, and I'm gonna summon an undead, and I'm gonna need a new token for once. I'm summoning a shadow.
Just like a standard shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I actually have the tokens for that, like already looked in here, so just one you got 2 seconds.
I figured I'd try something new for once.
Shadows are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why is it
And
better
they're
rank?
incorporeal.
One of the better
And the
incorporeal buggers.
Variety is the spice of life.
I'm trying to find. Okay, there you go. Now I am looking for things that would be back here. This one looks good. How much HP does it have?
Hang on, I have to go look that up.
Probably not a whole lot.
It starts with 19, but I get some sort of bonus.
I believe it's +2 con, but that doesn't really do anything for you.
No, I get some sort of bonus from for. It says undead I created. I'm not sure if that applies to summoning.
No, it does not.
No,
You
okay,
never made
never
the
mind.
shadow.
Okay, there you go. You have a shadow.
No, left.
Excellent.
Pyro, because he's rejoining in his house.
Guess he'll fly over there. I guess he can take 2 move actions actually.
Can we
Oh
not
no!
all ignore the slimes?
It takes a turn to summon, so we won't prepare yet. Meanwhile, Meat will 5-foot step there, ready in action to defend my honor.
Okay. Xander.
I will attack the top left elemental, and if anything rolls over, the top right.
Okay.
Here
There's
has
our
the
touches.
Golems here.
Well, you those are all touches. Then yeah. Okay, the 2 hits. 2 hit.
Should I roll them separately, or do they have enough health?
Roll them together.
Oh god, please stop whatever you're doing.
Oh, those attacks should be with another +3, so I'm only moved +5 for the +3. So does a 12 hit? Jace?
Touch?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He gets to pick which monsters are immune to everything.
48 damage total. Okay.
Getting so upset.
You smash into it. And after you once you hit it, the its body kind of like begins to like split. Parts of it going flying everywhere, including back at you.
Does
Six
it
points-
spike spell
six-
resistance?
No, you're hitting it with your dark fire, right?
I mean, I spell
Within
resistance.
10 feet. Does it have spell resistance?
Since
No.
I have spell resistance.
Well,
does
this
the
is-
spell affected by spell resistance.
And also, the one thing about spell resistance, keep in mind that it affects all spells. That means that if your allies cast buffs on you, Like if Balthazar were to cast haste, that would not affect you if he doesn't overcome his potions.
Really?
Yeah, but this is just physical acid damage. You can suppress it as a standard action, and then raise it again as a standard action later. Anyway, take 6 points of acid damage. I know that's just for being close to it while it's exploded by fire. Sigurd. The acid elementals will go. And all the rest of them are already pretty okay with where they are. One is going to attack Xander. He attempts to slam you. Does that hit?
No.
Okay, then it's going to try to grapple you instead. You're free to movement, right?
Yes.
Then it fails. Okay. Piper, you. It's going to attempt to slam you. Do those hit?
Can slam in the air.
Well, you only move 5 feet. If you're going to move more than that, it would have gotten an attack opportunity. So you're 5 foot in the air, standing where you are. So 5 foot above the deck. So it's within distance. Yes.
It jumps in between.
Do you have DR? It doesn't have to jump. It could just reach up and smack you. Oh, that's... Yay. 30 points of damage. Plus 6 points of acid damage. It smacks you with its acidic limbs. Meat is going to be attacked. Is it going to take its held action?
No, he hasn't. Yeah, sure. Meat will attack.
Yeah.
Meat will
you're
grapple
running
the acid.
It's going to grapple the acid. Stop.
Do you mind if I go at 14, by the way?
No, you can go at 14. You presumably could have held action.
Yep.
I took your first turn action or a move action as you flew up to where you are at about 30 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But this is more than that far. Okay. That will hit for 21 points of damage.
Are you ready to be grappled?
No, but I don't think it really gets a choice. Yeah, I can't beat that. Meat will grapple it.
I need to look up something about Scorpion's Grasp.
Well, here's a very unfortunate thing. Yeah, you would. Yeah, but here's the thing: while you're holding action, you don't get additional attacks. You only get one. You're holding a standard. But yes, normally with Scorpion's Grasp, you could continue attacking after you make that first attack.
Now I'm looking up because you can take a -20 on grapple checks to just hold it with one hand.
Yes, you can. But that's for really big creatures, which he is. He has. Does he actually have that? I think it's a feat.
No, it's Scorpion's Grasp.
As far as Scorpion's Grasp. Okay.
Yeah, you have the option to conduct a grapple normally, or you can hold a creature one or more sizes smaller. Oh, is it medium?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay. In that case, Meat. Do you have any resistance to acid?
I highly doubt it.
You grappled the acid elemental. Take 9 points of acid damage.
Oh no.
Just automatic. Gets it while grappling. Talarmus, guess what?
Fun time.
Surprise, fun time. Confirm?
No.
Damn it, really? I'm assuming the 18 doesn't hit at all. See, it hits once. Okay, take 17 points of damage,
Ow.
plus 3 points of acid.
So 20 points of damage.
Yep. And then it's Balthazar's turn.
I'm gonna cast an extended Sakratar's Triple Strike.
What is that?
So,
It's named after a wizard, so it has to be
Happy
good.
this does not stack with Righteous Wrath of the Faithful.
It is It's simply better.
However, it is just better. Yeah. When you make melee attacks
Sorry, Piper.
as a full attack, you get 2 extra attacks. Also, all your weapons are Keen and Flaming Burst.
What's the name of this spell?
Sakrakar's Triple Strike. Would you like me to post a URL?
Yeah, please.
Extended, it lasts for 2 rounds.
There's the problem. That's shit.
Extra 2 attacks, we can full attack action. Friday attacks with a melee weapon in his holding. Okay. So it's basically, Piper still wants to use haste. So what do you mean? Righteous Wrath.
Yes.
Because, yeah, she's using her bow. This her attacks made attack bonus. I would say that obviously for Keen, it doesn't stack if you already have Keen, however, or Flaming Burst, obviously. But if you would normally require Impact or whatever, that's the same fucking thing. You get Impact instead.
Wonderful.
Okay.
It's a warfare effect. We're dealing with elementals.
Yeah, right now, yeah. Okay. Husk.
You still do extra fire damage.
Yeah, burst goes off.
Well,
Okay.
that and Flaming Burst weapons are flaming.
Yeah. My hammer's already flaming, so whatever. Okay.
Does it apply to natural weapons?
I would say for amongst natural weapons, yeah, otherwise it's bullshit. Because monks get fucked enough, basically. So yeah.
So what you're saying is meat fists.
I'm going to say it is not going to apply to Talarmus's fists, but it would apply to Mead's because those are his weapons. It'd be bullshit not to give it to you. Just go, ha ha ha, fuck you monks. This was worded funny.
Yeah,
Basically,
'cause
for all
does
intents and
it
purposes,
holding
if you
or
have,
not?
for all intents and purposes, if they count as weapons, then they are.
Good thing the last one doesn't count.
Rip. Okay.
Two nat ones in the same
Except
matrix.
you still rolled just garbage.
Yeah, that's really not that great. Do any of these get bonuses that I'm
Even
not
right?
Talarmus? Are any of those supposed to be higher?
No, it's just I rolled a 7-1-6-6-1. Welcome to the rigged system on my end.
Are you sure? Because it said that 2 of them are made at your full attack bonus because of Sacratars.
Oh, right.
So shouldn't they all get +5 except for the first one?
Yeah, but the second one doesn't matter, and the other one's a 21.
Yeah, well, the 20.
And then the next one's a 16.
That's what I'm saying, because the 21 makes a difference. You hit twice. In that case, you do 60. Yeah, because the 21 will hit.
Oh.
Versus the acid. So, yeah.
Right.
See.
The blob
In
at your
that case,
feet.
your second attack will. However, you and Meat go take 1 point of acid damage when you splat it.
Delicious.
No, acid is energy damage, right?
What is the range of that splat?
10 feet. Piper. Yeah. Pipes.
What do you do?
Up 5 feet.
Oh yeah.
Just fuck.
I figured, yeah.
Welcome to making you look good.
Well, you don't crit because, you know, fuck you.
because the blob.
Yeah. Everything
however-
that I crit.
However, you do hit 4 times. So minus 31.
What the hell is this crit damage calculation that goes on
Uh,
with 20? Is that
Her,
some-
she does triple. She
I
does
do
triple.
triple.
That's why. And
No,
it's
I mean
bullshit.
like the roll 20s.
It rolls.
Tech-
By the
tech-
supposed to flip.
Yes.
The
However,
second
the
number
average
that's plus is
worked
2
out
other
50 more
d6.
streams with by multiplying. That's the only thing. Because you're very rarely going to get 3 of the same number if you were to actually roll it 3 times. So you're almost never going to get, well, you know, if you were to triple a d6, 18. You're more likely to get the average every time you crit. Closer to the average. But we just triple it because it's easier. Drakers.
I guess I will do my thing.
Your thing?
I'm casting Calvados Grave Mist.
And the shadow comes in.
20-foot radius. Yeah, my shadow comes in.
Shadow
Calvados Grave Mists, Felled Range. They all take cold damage and negative levels if they take such things.
They do. No, they do not have SR.
Wouldn't matter. They'll take 2 cold damage though.
Okay.
And then my shadow goes flying. I think that's 80 feet. And Meat will punch the one he's holding.
Sure. He's actually punching it. He gets a -4 for punching in melee.
Oh, well, he'll do damage with grapple then.
Yeah, full attack. Do it.
He's
I
fucking
don't want
with
to
you.
bother with the macros.
Also, we've been doing this on his turn, so he takes more acid damage. 12 more.
Oh,
Precise.
no.
Being engulfed by an acid element.
Right, so if you want to do damage and grapple, just roll grapple, right?
You can just roll grapple if you want, and that's fine too.
You might actually need to beat that.
Nope. Yeah, it just does damage.
And is it just as normal?
Yep. Normal melee damage. Punching things.
Punching.
You do your best natural weapon or unarmed attack.
Yeah.
So if you were like a bear or something, if your bite's your primary weapon, it's probably what you're gonna use.
Extra D6 fire.
Oh, yeah. Fire damage, I suppose. An entire fire damage.
Yes, one entire fire damage is done. I believe Meat gets like 2 more attacks or 3 more.
Oh, right, it's, oh, yeah, because of the thing.
He's also level 8, so but I don't think he still only has a +5.
Can you beat a grapple check with a +27? So should I bother rolling it?
Yeah,
If
now
I
that's
roll a
happened.
1.
Yep. Yes, I cannot actually fail. No, sorry, I can't actually win since it is the same grapple check every single time because of the
Gloves.
glove, not the gloves. The what do you call it?
The thing.
Yeah, the stupid spell. So yes, I cannot beat it. It's impossible.
And it's the same damage every time, right?
I literally have a +6. So, or sorry, it might be slightly higher than that. Sorry, it is slightly higher. I have a +12. I could technically win.
Still not good. No, you couldn't.
I could.
He rolls a 20 and you roll a 1.
It could happen. See, I couldn't beat that, and yeah, you can't. Okay, so you would just roll damage. So
Yeah.
20 other 25 damage. The second attack will make it explode.
Excellent. And then
you
our
and-
Cotton will fondle
you
him with
and
a spell.
Bartok and Meat and Talarmus all take 6 points of damage.
Delicious.
What's the highest and
It's hot
what
boost
spell that
lots.
our body should have by now?
Say that again?
Arcadi's gonna fondle him with an inflict spell.
Okay, well
I
if
just
he,
need to look up which is the highest level he has.
I think he's a 5th, so we have thirds, so 3d8 plus 5.
No, he's a 6th, but I
Okay, so
still
3d8 plus 6.
yes, then.
Xander.
I will dark fire the one beside me,
Okay, you're gonna be able to
and
attack it with it.
yeah, and oh, actually, question. Can I if yeah, on my phone. If I have any extra attacks, can I call them range touches against the other one? Can I switch from melee touch to range touch in one action?
The big thing about this specific spell that Balthazar cast is that the bonuses it gives are only to melee. It only gives you extra melee attacks.
Wait, do you cast that on me too?
Yeah, on everyone.
Shouldn't he roll spell resistance then?
Yeah, good point. Roll caster level versus him, Balthazar. What's your SR?
It is
plus.
22.
Well, he makes it. So yes, you're
Okay.
You can basically take. You could take either your normal attacks plus 2 more at your max using his, or you can take your normal attacks plus 1 more using Righteous Wrath. Your choice, but you must choose now before you actually make the attacks.
Wait, yeah, choose what again?
Either to use
You can
Righteous
make-
Wrath or to use the Sacred cards.
And what does Sakura or whatever do?
It's the same thing as Righteous Wrath, except instead of giving you 1 extra attack, it gives you 2, but they have to be melee attacks.
I'll just use Righteous Wrath, I think.
That's
And
kind
there,
of. that
there are
seems
also
like-
there are also some major benefits if you're using actual weapons.
Yes, which you're not.
Yes.
But magic is my weapon. What are you talking about?
You're punching it, basically. You're touching it. So yes.
Should I roll them all separately?
Yes, I would roll them separately because we'll probably kill it with your first one.
Well, actually, those are all. These are all ranges. I'm just gonna say ranges. So it's simpler. I'll have to back in range.
That's even easier. Okay, sure.
Because I rolled them all as range.
Sure. Those will all hit. Touch. Your ankle is deep in water where you are, by the way, Xander, as that part of the ship is starting to have some issues.
Am I in danger of falling in the water?
Not necessarily, not unless someone shoves you.
Okay then.
All right, dog, get out of here.
That
About
would be a
someone
shame if
else.
someone did that.
Ugh, get out. Okay, yeah, your first one will kill the first one. You throw one at the first one and it explodes, dealing 3 points of acid damage to you. Your other 2 are going to strike the other one. And after the second blast, it will explode, dealing a d6 to everyone except for Talarmus and Xander, and Balthazar. Obviously, Balthazar. I don't ever include you as a person anymore, Balthazar. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure,
Well,
also
a
pretty sure you're
mage.
immune anyway. Yeah, Meat would be hit by it. It's 10 feet. He was 10 feet away, I think.
I am not immune.
No,
No, you wasn't.
he
You're
was
right.
standing there. He's 15 feet.
All right, yeah. So it's you and Bartok and Piper. Take six massive damage. Apparently, of course. Okay. That was conveniently timed. Xander blows up the last 2 with a burst of fire. And the eagle spreads its wings again. That's not a howling
Can it
shriek.
take damage?
Yeah, probably. Lightning comes down and strikes the rock where it stands. And its flesh falls away, revealing nothing but bone and viscous green material. It lets out a curdling scream and takes flight again.
Wait,
Oh,
stop.
for fuck's sake.
I need this bird.
Skelebird? Skele-eagle?
It will fly down over the ship, and as it flies, everybody except for Xander, and yes, that includes you, Balthazar, roll reflex saves.
You're actually gonna make me look up these reflex saves. I assume Marcotti doesn't need one. He's incorporated.
Correct. R.I.P. Balthazar.
And we get a bonus to them as well from the.
No, that is to
Good to know my
checks
reflex
here.
save is.
You do to recitation, it does.
Recitation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recitation.
Yeah, so mine would be.
Oh.
Meats would be 3.
The DC
mine
the
would be
DC
3
is
higher.
23. The DC is 23. Check yourself before you wreck
Yeah,
yourself.
no.
Take 21 points of acid damage. If you are resistant, you're not. If you're immune, you take half. As it breathes acid over the deck of the ship and continues its flight over to the other side. Ow. From well above the ship. Balthazar.
Well then.
Bartok makes it.
And he has evasion. Due to
Oh,
being-
he does. He has improved
He's
his
a
evasion.
familiar.
Yes, he does. He's completely fine. Yeah. He's a familiar.
He has
I'm
Wiz
gonna-
Weasel style initiative.
I'm gonna cast Bigby's interposing hand.
Talk to it.
Sure. That gives you
Actually,
like, bonus to AC,
Great
right?
listener.
I might cast shield. Whichever has the longer duration, I'll cast.
Okay.
Shield's
Conti-
10 minutes per
continue.
level. And opposing hands, I think, is a minute per level.
Alarmus.
Shield's minutes.
Minutes? Okay. Head back to here, retrieve my bow.
Okay.
And that's 2 moves. So,
Okay. Hyper.
swift and trick potion, I guess.
I'm glad someone is fine.
The reason I failed that reflex save is I got a 2.
Could have been worse. Could have rolled a 1.
That will hit twice, the first and third time.
Good to know the wisdom of that reflex.
Tragris.
How close to the deck did he pass?
40 feet over the deck.
Yeah, he's not getting anywhere near it.
No, not right now.
I suppose I will
Back to range.
cast for spell resistance. Can I check for spell resistance? That doesn't give you spell resistance. RIP. I'm almost out of second level spells. My shadow will fly here. Actually, it'll fly here-ish, and at roughly a level. That's the same flight level as the eagle. So basically in the air, and then using both his move actions, presumably 40 feet up and 40 feet across.
Okay. Gotcha. Xander.
Oh, and Arcadi will fondle me.
Oh, where's the bird?
Right here.
Okay, I see it now. Oh shit, I'm echoing so bad myself.
No one else seems. I don't hear you echoing. So.
Okay, I tried doing mobile and laptop. That just sounds horrible. I will attack, obviously.
You're trying to do what I usually do.
I was trying to do audio on my phone. My laptop screwed up, and voice on my laptop. That just sounded bad.
It's similar to what I'm doing.
That hits 3 times.
What do you? My desktop. Not like. Like.
Hey, Henry, did you say that it turns skeletal?
Yes, it became Skelebird.
Yes.
Does that make it undead?
It is still an outsider. The fire hits it. This time it seems to have somewhat less of an effect, but still burns more of the bird away. Probably because it's more bone than skin now. But it still does severe damage to the bird. Let's see here. This turn. It is going to fly towards Talarmus. Talarmus!
Hello.
Guess what? What is your touch AC?
Not the greatest thing in the world.
What's
That's
your
right,
touch
Rabbit.
AC?
It's
I don't
actually
want
not-
to talk
it's-
about it.
It's actually not touch. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. Can't actually do that. Okay.
That'll
Is that-
hit.
My mistake. Even this.
Oh, sorry, it's actually minus. That's 5 less than that. Sorry.
Still hits.
Still 32. I'm presuming still hits.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it will hit you with one of its talons.
Okay. Ow.
Roll a fortitude save. Take 17 damage and roll a fortitude save. And it will pass.
Yeah.
You succeed valiantly, though you can still feel an intense pain where its talons like into you. You see some sort of green goo dripping out.
Do not get hit.
Balthazar.
Thing's poison.
And playing it, it can hit me.
I'm gonna cast the other one.
Okay,
I'm assembling Voltron.
I understand. Talarmus.
Believe in the heart of the cards, Balthazar.
It's your turn, Talarmus.
Fire at the boat. So. Dead. Oh. Well, the second attack should be a 19. And that's the crit confirmation should be a 28.
Okay. The 26 misses. 14 misses. Obviously, the 27 hits, and the crit is a 28. You said does not confirm.
Take 10 damage then.
Okay.
Roll for knockback. He's too big.
He's probably too big. Piper. It's your turn, Piper.
Oh no.
Okay. Of course, it's always
Because
the
life
first.
hates us.
Because life hates you. You go to take a shot with a shot at it, but one of the planks, weakened from the acid, falls out from beneath you, and you fall, almost twisting your ankle.
You mean
you-
when I'm flying?
Hang on a sec.
Good point. You're
Uh,
not flying.
Harry,
What?
You fumbled that badly.
You dropped the bow
Apparently-
and have to fetch it.
would a 29 have confirmed?
Yes, a 29 would have
better.
confirmed. Why?
Because I forgot to move the tag back when I was large size, so it counted me as large with a -1 to attack.
Then indeed you do crit for an additional 20 points of damage.
Yep.
It can be crit. Okay, Piper, you drop the bow and have to use the rest of your actions to retrieve it. So you're back on the deck with the bow in your hand. Great, Chris.
Shadow is going to move up and fumble him. Look, I have Shadow here somewhere. Yeah, it's a +3. Does an 11 hit its touch?
No,
Oh,
that was a really bad roll. Well, you rolled an 8, I guess. Yeah, it's just a shadow. It's a low level. It's like a CR2 creature. No,
which is
that
strange
doesn't
because
survive.
it's
No, it has minus it has a penalty from size, but has a bonus of dex that kind of offsets that. It's literally a 12 touch.
figured.
It's not a great touch, but it's higher than 11.
Well, in that case, 120 plus 10. That doesn't beat its spell resistance.
No, it does not. Again, not a great spell resistance. Higher than that. How do you keep failing it? You have like a 20% chance to fail, and you keep failing.
I keep rolling 2 1s and 2s. I've rolled
Yeah.
2 2s and 1 1 in it so far.
Yes, it does, Balthazar. Anything else, Riggs?
Yeah, not really. It's not a lot I can do.
Xander.
Yes, no.
Oh, those are
maybe
touches,
so.
right?
Yes.
Then indeed, yes. Oh, go ahead. You continue to burn away at the bird, its bones crackling and glowing like embers from the heat being applied to them from your magic.
I'd also I'll cast.
Quick casting.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Figured. The shadow will get an attack of opportunity.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Fergus, did you not hear me? I said do it.
Outsiders living creatures.
It is, yeah, it's
Suppose-
living. Indeed it is. It's specifically a native outsider.
Excellent.
Scary skeletons. The living skeleton.
Yeah, duh. Bones are alive. Or they can be. Make the
Well,
goddamn
to be fair,
attack.
he
It
specifically
is a
said-
+3 touch. Roll the fucking attack, or I swear me mum, I will skip it. Swear on me mum.
Who?
You fucker!
Ooh!
What am I rolling?
You said it like a million times.
God.
The shadow gets an attack of opportunity. Do you want to take it or not?
Oh, you need to like say my name when you say these things.
I did.
He did.
He did say your name.
Cock bastard. Piece of shit. You missed. Fuck you.
Glad that we waited.
Damn shadows.
You can't even hit it with.
Whoa.
Yeah, sure. Oh wait, no, it's still be flying overhead, so never mind. It's attacking with natural weapons. This is gonna fly by attack. He didn't hold action, so no. Alarmus, guess what?
Again?
Yeah. I'll roll the actual attack this time.
I haven't landed. I can punch him.
Yeah.
That's
Roll.
it.
Take 14 damage and roll a fortune save.
Save.
Shade. Sorry.
That's a terrible roll.
It's Voltron, but the same.
Enlarge myself.
Wizard test enlarge
Self.
on himself.
Okay. Husk.
Alright. You firing. Seems to hate me the most.
I'm actually going to slightly adjust to here.
Second attack speed 54, and it's a blow.
Those all miss terribly. Piper.
Nothing above it.
Okay. Your first attack misses, but all 3 others hit. 31 points of damage. Oh shit, I forgot to apply fast healing. So. You hit it 3 times. Dragris.
I suppose for spell resistance. How close did it come to the deck when it attacked Thalamus?
It did apply.
Harry,
Yes.
how close did it come to the deck when it attacked Alarmus?
15 feet above the deck.
Excellent. It came within range of Kelvor's Great Mist. And
Roll SR.
yeah, it doesn't apply. There's no spell resistance.
It does for the damage specifically.
Does it? No, it's for the fatigue, I think.
Maybe for the fatigue. Sorry, yeah. But it gets spell resistance versus something. I need that much.
Yeah, for the fatigue. But I don't care about the fatigue.
Okay. Fatigue doesn't affect them. I just assume you roll a 0. Oh.
It should be plus 10, obviously, but 22.
Okay. Then you actually overcome it. Okay. However, it is immune to fatigue, so. Alright.
Yeah, I figured. It takes
immune
2
to a
cold
bunch,
damage.
immune to a bunch of things, but.
It takes 2 cold damage, and unless
Oh,
it takes
no!
cold damage, it takes a negative level.
Rip.
Oh my fucking god. Oh
That's
my
even worse
god.
than 1 fire.
Xander. It's even worse than the 1 fire.
Don't forget the... No, it's still my turn, you idiot. It's still my
Nope.
turn. Did you apply the negative level from that? Okay. I guess I'll roll spell resistance again for fumbling it. There we go.
You'll overcome it. I'm assuming you were trying to caress it.
Yeah. Does that hit its touch?
It does. It makes the save, so it takes half.
Yeah. Plus 5. There you go. Take 5 damage at a negative level. You piece of shit.
Okay, now it's Xander's turn.
You know, if it's one thing us Breakwater boys love, it's some fried chicken.
It's more like a turkey. That will hit 3 times.
It's an eagle. It's the true meal of Americans.
Somehow I feel
It's a
this
bone.
might kill it. Yeah, it does. With a terrible sound, it falls from the sky into the water and disappears beneath the waves. The rain continues on, drizzling for a short little calm moment, just long enough
Before
for
it krakens.
for you guys to, like, if you want to take a move action or something, you can.
I will step away from this edge of the boat I am on
You get a weird feeling about that one, yeah.
to a somewhat more. Right here, am I 10 feet away from the edge?
I guess, yeah, technically. You're 5 feet from the edge, but 10 feet from
Or
the.
the more dangerous edge.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm a Duke Potion.
When suddenly,
Does anyone
Can we cast a spell?
yeah, you can cast a spell.
Good.
When suddenly, with a roar, it bursts out of the water and lands back on top of the deck, on the edge, crawling its way back on. Lets out another screech before turning to attack.
Oh, hey.
Alarmus.
AOL?
No. You get attacked. Wall. Does that hit? Oh no!
It falls back into the water, never to be seen again.
It stumbles back and falls back beneath the water.
Do I
Vault
get my
is up.
attack opportunity now?
No.
Or do I just go...
It forgets it needs its claws to also hold onto the ship. What
Holy
that-
shit.
I will
But if you
charge.
wait says one of the claws. If you're holding on to the ship, if you're attacking him, then who's holding on to the ship? And it looks down comically like Wile E. Coyote. Oh no!
I will charge it.
Fight's not
It's under,
over.
it's under the water.
I have Heart of Water.
Um,
This does not concern me.
you do remember this is known as the River of Midnight, the Black River. It's completely black. You
I
not be
will-
able to-
Whoa, why is it
Okay.
black? It's gonna be white.
I will hold to charge as soon as it comes up then.
Okay, sure.
The way you
Because I'm racist, Sander. Okay, Talarmus.
Oh boy. Yeah, that sounds like an idea. Ready to charge whatever side it comes up on. If I can.
Gotcha.
That'll-
Piper.
yeah, I'll fly up and until it comes out.
Chris.
We're ready in action to fondle, I guess. Shadow will move over here, ready in action to fondle it. Well, actually, he'll move. Me will 5-foot step here, ready in action to fondle it. That's pretty much it.
Sander.
While I was underwater, we'd say that was 1 round.
Yeah.
Or was it minutes?
Round.
A round? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll 5-foot step forward, and actually, you know what? No, we need a good old beach day.
You need a beach day?
Yeah. No, I'll just step forward
I can
and
hear
ready.
a little
Action.
sighing.
I'll ready an attack for when
Sure.
it comes up.
We're ready to drop Sander.
Those of you who held action, guess what?
I'll attack it with my held action.
It will be kind of great. Well, you don't want to run through it, Donald.
Yes, he does.
I'm charging it, so where do you want me? And I'm
Well,
above
I
it.
guess it would technically pop up here, and you can't. Yeah, you can't be more than 5 feet above it when you charge it. I guess when it first pops up, it's crawling over the edge, but it'll end up here.
Well, I can't charge through Drake.
Yes, you can. I'm incorporeal.
So if you want, you can put yourself back there. It's gonna make
Oh.
your attack.
Well, also, why can't I be more than 5 feet above it? I have a fly speed.
I'm saying at the end of your charge, you can't be more than 5 feet above it.
Oh,
does that-
yeah.
You have to hit it.
Well,
You
I've
have a
reached
seven-
too.
You about to say that you have a 70-foot reach?
Wait, the wizard doesn't have a 70-foot reach?
I assume 20 gets touch.
Okay, yes, it does.
I suppose I could charge through Draker's, but I cannot charge through.
8 from Piper. What's the 15 for, Donald? What are you charging it with?
That's, I'm charging it with my slam attack.
Okay.
Oh, look at that damage roll. Oh my god. It's a 6 and 4 5s.
For
I-
fun. what sort of damage is that?
It's fire damage.
Okay, I've applied everyone's damage. Now it gets to go. It's going to make an attack against the wizard.
Wiffle bats.
Yeah, with a 2. Yeah. Okay, it misses. And also, Balthazar. Devin.
$20 does not confirm, I take it.
No, it does not. Damage, okay. Do you notice it seems quite resistant to your attacks?
Yeah, but I want to keep it focused on me.
Okay, Alarmus.
That's gonna be hard.
Probably.
Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me, come through.
Sure.
Because I believe I can charge you.
Are you standing in the left square under Balthazar?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Okay.
He's there.
Good. Because Meek needs the right square.
Now, could I have done that as a charge, or no?
I would have to go through Bartok, sir. Or not Bart. You know what I mean?
The-
Draker, so no.
Oh, Draco's is Emporial.
No, I was joking, you idiot.
No.
I wouldn't put it past you, though.
No, so
Don't
not,
worry,
Someday.
it's on the agenda.
it could not be a charge. It's going to provoke an attack opportunity.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to avoid.
Does that hit?
But... Yep.
15 points of damage and roll a fortitude save. You succeed.
I wonder if it has combat reflexes.
Do you want to find out?
No, Meek is just gonna fucking step in.
Nah, I sprung it. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
It's the worst that
Gotta be
could happen.
fucking kidding.
Hey,
Not a
you
total
didn't roll a
loss.
1 on the fumble.
You don't totally fumble, but you do miss terribly.
Yeah.
Piper. It's all Dracos' fault.
If Charles was here, he would have hit it.
Yeah. Thank you.
We can always count on Charles.
If only a good player was here like Charles. I'm stuck with these shitheads.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, you don't fumble.
He doesn't get a +4 then.
Yeah. Well, you actually hit twice then because your second one will give it a +4 for all additional ones. So yeah, you hit twice for 23 damage. Creation. Dracos.
I will. First of all, this takes cold damage, you piece of shit.
Sure.
Mika's gonna 5-foot step over there, and well, I'm gonna cast my caster level thing first. Get that out of the way. Wow.
Rip. 1s and 2s and 3s.
Yeah. That's yet another, my second level spells. Meat will murder it though. Yeah. Where's my character sheet? This is a 31 inch.
Yes, it does.
Excellent. It hasn't been 7 rounds yet, has it?
No, it is not.
Grappled the giant bird. Oh.
It's a giant bird. Don't. You got. That was a fluke. One time you got it.
Don't worry, Meat has more attacks, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. You would have one more right now.
Is it at full BAB?
Yes, it is. It misses.
What?
Hurt.
Is his AC gone up?
No, his AC was always higher than 25.
Oh, okay. How sad.
Sander.
So, you know what I haven't rolled like the last 4 attacks? That's spell resistance.
No. It's only once per spell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't have to roll it for each hit. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Either effect or you don't. So if you'd failed the first time, there would be no point in throwing more fire unless you cast it again and try it with a new fire and a new flame spell. But you succeeded,
Very
so
well,
you're good. You will hit all 3 times. Roll your damage separately.
Separately.
Yeah. Okay.
It's since gained fire resistance.
They actually had it last time too. It's just much less than it is now. Okay, so its resistance has gone up increasingly every time. Okay. You hit it several times, and it continues to burn away, though it seems to be burned much slower than before. Its turn. Sigurd. As it's now attacking in melee out of desperation, Piper, you will notice scars on its beak, and hanging from its neck, what appears to be a chain, not unlike one might put on like a pet dog or something like that. It's a little pendant hanging on it. It will lash out. Its first attack is going to be at the wizard. Does that hit wizard?
Nope.
It will try again.
Nope.
Does that hit?
Nope.
What about that?
Still no.
Okay, and then finally, yeah, that's gonna be. It can't go in that direction. It's gonna be everyone except for the shadow. Roll me reflex.
Shadow's incorporeal anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
30 feet up.
Oh, reflex.
Would freedom of movement help?
Yeah, it's a massive cone. No, it will not.
How high up is it?
Um,
I'm 35
it
feet in the air.
could take a 5-foot step back this way. It's already a 20-foot tall bird, so it can breathe slightly up and still hit everyone without much trouble. I think it would miss Xander at that point. Yeah, it would. That's unfortunate.
So it misses me?
It would have to hit one or the other. It's wants to stay as close as possible to the rest of you, so it'll hit everyone except for Piper then.
Is this a DZ 23 again?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Yeah, DC is 23. So if you succeed, you take half.
Evasion.
Yeah, if you have evasion, then you take none. 21 points of damage. If you are resistant, you take full. If you are immune, you take half. 21
Half is 10 or 11.
11. It rounds down.
Oh shit.
And that's if you're immune.
I changed my health to 10, not... Damn it. Fuck. I forgot what I was at. I think it was at 87.
It was something like that. It was pretty high up. You hadn't taken much. Okay.
I'm at half.
And he also will heal from Bastille. Bolazar,
Well,
for the record. So no one else can see its health bar.
I will hit it again.
Are you immune to the fire breath?
No, I just haven't gotten around to typing it in yet.
Okay.
I was in another thing.
Is that a touch?
No, that's a normal to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
I will continue swinging at it. Why not? He has a clue.
How many of those are actually attacks? 3, 4?
3.
Okay. You will hit twice.
Yay.
Bonk, bonk.
Okay. Piper.
I've hit more than that. Finish it off.
Quote, finish it off. Quote.
Yeah, it has a lot of health.
He just has more.
Even room.
not that that matters to Piper in particular, but she's more a person.
Huh?
I said it has DR now, but it doesn't really matter to you. But you're only one out of many people trying to manage it. That will hit 3 times. Right, Chris.
Distance. Does that beat it?
No.
No, I figured. So much for 20% chance. Where's mate's thing?
Yeah, puppy.
Oh,
G. He misses and fumbles.
yeah.
And is unable to finish his attacks. He finds himself off balance and has to realign his chi. Now, he's trying to build. Anything else,
It's
Rick?
what meat lives by. No, I can't do anything else. I'll be right back.
Xander?
Would you consider this bird to be living?
Yes, it is.
Strangely.
Yes, because what it comes down to is it has multiple types, and each one is overridden the last, and the one that is the most beneficial is outsider. So it's still outsider, native.
So it's living.
Yeah, it's living.
It's living by a technicality.
It's living by a technicality, essentially.
It's
so, yeah.
living on a prayer.
So yes, if you're asking if like negative energy would
I
affect
think
it,
we're
the
beyond
answer is
halfway
yes.
there.
I was
The
going to
Dracos
deal. I was
is
going
doing
to deal with this. Here's spell resistance.
That will
Hits.
overcome.
Roll fort.
Wait, how do you have a plus 12 to your?
Oh shit, it's plus 10. That was a mistake.
It's okay, so it's a 25.
It's
still
10 plus
overcomes.
12, not 12 plus 10. Yeah, I messed it up. So roll fort. Oh wait, I gotta roll a touch attack first.
Sure. What are you hitting it with?
This will be a melee touch with extends spell.
What are you hitting it with? Then?
Say it touch.
Is a 16 touch? Yes. What are you hitting it with?
It is slay living.
Okay.
I think it
So-
has more HD than you can affect.
It's
Even with
unlimited
all the
HP.
negative levels.
It also has immunity to death effects.
What?
It does. It also has immunity to poison, disease, mind affecting, polymorphing.
Typical outsider.
It's immunity to a whole bunch of things. It has multiple templates that is used to get a lot of these things.
What was the thing that takes damage instead?
Freaking do a drinking.
Yeah,
effect.
it could take damage.
Okay, so
It cannot be instantly slain from death effects. No. Does it get a will save or anything like that? Fort save.
It's fort save.
Okay, fort save is going to be. Its fort is also incredible.
I am back.
38.
It's not Talarmus great.
No, not Talarmus is great. It doesn't have like metal or anything like that. Just
Well, then it just takes that damage.
And currently I'm rocking 2 iron.
its turn. It'll backsteel. And it is going to attack. Let's see. Alright. I think the first attack's going to go at Talarmus. Talon.
Hit.
Take 16 damage and roll a fortune save.
Oh, I should probably have healed meat.
Yes, heal me. I'm only at 10.
Yeah, but there are other people who can heal you.
Are there?
Okay.
Are
Yeah,
there?
you're fine. Sure, should be at. Okay, yeah, it's gonna keep trying. It's gonna hit you with another talent.
Yeah.
Take 15 points of damage.
Ow.
And roll me I believe it's a d20 essentially, because you can't actually fail unless you roll a 1. so there's no point in rolling the fucking bonus. Just don't
Except
roll
one
one.
has macro.
Okay, whatever. Just roll.
Be pushing a button.
Sure. Okay, you succeed. You are still down, however.
Yeah. At negative. Like, there are other people who can heal you. It's like, Ken? Yes. Will? No.
It's going to attack meat with this one. This is a
Red
bite.
meat. I'm not actually sure if that hits.
It probably does. I don't know what abilities.
Its recitation is plus
3.
3.
Plus 2 for
Do we-
you. Oh, for
No,
It's meat.
Each a believer.
Is it
but do we have any other bonuses?
AC? No.
Dang. It matches.
It hits. Okay. This is a bite. He's immune to poison, but does take 25 points of damage.
Rip mage.
Meat is unconscious.
Ah!
Okay, Balthazar. This way, condolences.
I'll hit it again to try and keep it focused on me. Or I'll miss it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll miss. Terribly.
Then I guess I'll just take a move action, basically, just to get in the way.
Piper. Okay, you, where are you moving? I'm not on the page currently. Adjusting something else. Basically, are you provoking? Because you can provoke.
Yeah, I'll get in between, like, Dracoros hit it. Just squeeze in that space.
So are you provoking?
Yeah, I'd have to.
Okay, it's gonna make a talent attack.
Miss.
Piper. Okay, you hit it twice, even with the +4 added to the last one, for 23 damage. Oh, actually, wait. You're 30 feet up, right? It's actually, never mind. You're 30 feet up.
Yeah.
You're out of its range. Dracus.
If I cast Inflict Light Wounds Mass, can I affect myself?
Yeah, though, you know what the one that I forgot was? If you're casting while you're that close to it, you should be making concentration checks or taking it half opportunity. Your choice. So we're going to continue that.
I can just 5 step back.
It can reach. It can still
Ah,
reach.
okay. I guess I'll make a concentration check then.
You are looking for a DC 20. If you fail, you lose the spell. You do not take it back up.
I was very confused for a while because suddenly I had no concentration, and I realized I'm looking at Neat's character sheet. Do I succeed?
Yeah, you do.
It's 1d8. So, yeah, everyone heals 14 hit points. Well, everyone except Bartok.
I rise yet again.
Yay, but he's up and prone.
Arkady will fondle Meat.
Okay. And then it's going to be
Just-
Xander's turn.
Oh, and the shadow will move like over here. He's incorporeal. Can't take attacks of opportunity.
What other spells will chase bullshit?
I'm sorry, were you upset about something?
Let's just cast Darkfire like usual. Do a crit.
That'll hit 3 times, roll separately. Damage.
Should I check the crit?
Oh yeah, check the crit. I guess first. That will not. An 11 does not hit touch. You can't actually critically fail on it. It's just an 11. The total 11 does not hit touch. R.I.P.
Also, I can't use health bar because Baltazar is fast.
It has a high fire resistance, and you did very little damage to it with rolls like that. Those were shit rolls. Nothing like what you've been rolling before. If you'd rolled like you'd rolling before, you probably would have killed it, but you didn't. It will fast heal on its turn. And it's going to attack. Thlarmus is down for all he cares. Making sure. Meat, however, Meat is also down for all he cares. However, can attack not Bartok, you know what I mean. Dracris.
He's too weak to kill the cleric, so you won't even try that.
Actually, you know what he will do? He's a 15-foot reach. He has to take an actual move. Try to hit Piper. That's annoying. He will take a... I can't take a 5-foot step either because the wizard's in his way. Fucking wizard. Fucking wizard. Okay, fucking wizard. Die, wizard. Confirm? Oh, it's right. I can't confirm on him. But it does hit. This is another talon. It's a 35 hit.
Yes.
Okay, and then this is a bite. That misses. Okay, so hit twice. Do you have any DR?
Nope.
Take 38 points of damage and roll 2 fortitude saves versus poison.
Yeah, also, even if I could be crit, that 33 would not have done it.
Yeah. Your AC is what, 34, 35?
34.
Nice. You succeed the first time, but fail the second time. Take 5 points of strength drain.
Okay.
As a terrible poison seeps into your blood. That probably doesn't make too much of a difference to you, but it does hit you.
It just turns off my slam attack.
Oh, okay. And then also, yeah, take the 38 damage, and then it is your turn.
Force damage. Eat it.
What is that? What is that? A wand?
Magic
Missile?
A magic missile wand. Never forget. He will eat it. Larmus. Alright, is that an actual move action you were taking, or is that a 5-foot step?
What, me?
Trying to
I think that was
see
to
its
see
health
his
bar.
That was me moving to see its health bar.
Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine.
So I have to be self-reliant. I'm gonna lay on hands myself. Doesn't provoke.
Okay.
So he'll be 13.
Self-reliant, he said after I revived him.
A little late. Me and Talarmus have been below half this entire time.
I'm
I've
still
been
only
below
at
half.
26.
Yeah, I've been below half this entire
Well within
time
the
as well.
one-shot range. And also fetch a potion.
It's not my fault no one tells me when they're low health.
I told you a couple rounds back.
No, you told me literally as you died.
Fleet-eyed Lohel!
I need healing.
Peel's here! Peel's
Ooh,
Sander at the back
Peel's
of the
here.
ship.
Oh, god damn it.
That looks good, dude. You're
That's what I did earlier. Goodbye, Grid. Jesus.
Let's just fuck up.
So, Piper,
Not.
your turn. Welcome to die.
I mean, +4.
Yeah, I guess I could put it to that way. It's still not within it. Okay.
Losing the grid confused me the most.
You lost the grid.
The grid is gone.
Yeah, the grid is gone.
Grid should be here.
What have you done?
It's just very faint.
No, it's there.
No,
It's
it's,
Not there.
no, it's literally not there.
The grid is not there on page 1 or page 2 because I removed it there. Here, let me enable it there and see if that does that fix it?
Yep. Yes.
The fuck? That's not. You're not on that page. Why is that affecting you? I was fixing the loading screen back here. Okay, well I'll remove it later. Anyway, okay. First attack misses. Second attack hits. Third attack hits. So you do a total of 23 points of damage.
Think before mad.
As the second force bolt strikes the beast, it lets out a mournful cry and falls to the deck with a whimper, collapsing and slowly taking deep breaths before stopping. Dead.
How did the skeleton breathe?
It was, though. Perhaps you've seen undead that do things like that. They don't even realize they're dead, or they're just doing it out of habit. I mean, you guys breathe, you don't necessarily have to, but in order to talk, you still do.
I want to go see the thing that was on its neck.
Okay.
I want to go look at the cannonball.
Sure. The cannonball is disintegrated.
Oh, okay.
It was, you suspect it was probably a magical tracker. Probably meant specifically to give one particular entity, like this one, something to focus on to attack, even though you had the seal that normally would have protected you. So that's more than likely the person that went on board to do the inspection probably put this there. They probably figured out who you were and didn't have the resources to deal with you back at town, and so they just hoped you would die along the way. But then again, if that's the case, they probably sent message ahead, east. Danger almost certainly awaits you when you get to town there.
Oh no.
Piper, checking the creature's neck. First of all, it has, it does have a small pouch on its back. What looks to have, must have been a saddle at one point with saddlebags that's molded into its skin, or what's left of it. Is full of a whole bunch of different things. I will describe to you momentarily. But around its neck, there is a silver chain that says Sigurd. Its name is engraved personally. Obviously, someone must have done this with a chisel. It's very... it was not done by a blacksmith. In fact, this piece of metal isn't even particularly shiny. It looks like it must have been a silver coin dating back a few centuries at least, that someone just took and flattened with a hammer and made into an impromptu chain. More than even a tag. Yeah, it's extremely tarnished, but when you rub away some of the things on it, it says Sigurd. Inside of its bag, you find... first of all, you do find a quarterstaff, which is magical.
It's a bonk and stick.
You would have to identify it to figure out.
Where's Rosbeck at?
Oh God, never forget.
Never forget. My buzzer's still up. Let's go.
My boss is still up.
Classic Rosbeck.
I'm assuming you can identify it. You guys have tons of money.
Do we?
I know that the wizard certainly has like party stuff.
Draker's made a lot of bread. He's poor.
Anyway, it is an impact merciful +3 quarterstaff.
Nice man's bonk and stick.
Nice man's bonkin' stick. Correct. It is the nice man's bonkin' stick. It is the Nerf bat. The Nerf bat. The official Nerf bat. Along with it, you don't find any money.
Of course not. He's a druid.
But you do find a collection of an outfit. It looks like it's probably worn by someone a long time ago, but it's extremely magical. In it, you find what appears to be a mask that looks like it was taken off, like it was taken off a there was someone skinned a tiger and cut off its head, the head portion of the fur. wearing this would make you look like a tiger. And indeed provides a moderate transmutation. All right. There is a cloak and mantle that provides a faint transmutation. It is brown and has a purple jewel set into the clasp, as well as 2 gloves that also, just like the others, match, looking like a tiger, like a brownish tiger, brownish golden tiger, dirty at this point. That have large tiger's claws sticking out of it. They're clearly not natural; they were added on, which gives off a faint transmutation. If you identify, do you want to identify them?
I'd say just hang on to them for now. We have a couple weeks sailing up the river, most like.
Yeah, good point. Well, not that much longer. Another week or so, maybe. But yeah, it's long enough that you should be able to identify them. Yeah, because they would give you. Yep, it would take 8 days for the longest one, so you could be able to identify them. In that case, you have the Mask of the Tiger, which provides you with the benefit of the track feat, or if you already have that, a +5 bonus competence bonus on survival checks. In addition, you gain low light vision. You have the Mantle of the Predator, which is a short, flexible cape made from tiger skin that feels warm to the touch. The Mantle of the Predator gives you +5 competence bonus on hide and move silently checks. In addition, you deal an extra d6 points of damage with melee attacks against foes that have dexterity bonus to AC. Creatures with concealment, creatures without discernible anatomies, and immune, etc., etc. And claw gloves, which are made from tiger skin and fitted with sharp steel claws at the end of each finger. Claw gloves are treated as a pair of +1 punching daggers for the purpose of fighting with them when both are worn. However, wearing claw gloves does not inhibit your ability to wield other weapons or otherwise use your hands. In addition, if you are using using spring attack while you're wearing claw gloves and both of your hands are empty, you can make an offhand claw glove attack in addition to the normal claw glove attack granted. You cannot combine this extra attack with an extra attack from any other weapon, or it's cumulative with any other effect that grants you extra attacks like haste. When you're wearing 2 of these items, you get Rend, as per the typical ability, extraordinary ability with the claw gloves. If you're wearing all 3 of them, you get invisibility as per the spell once a day. These items.
If only we had a rogue.
These items, if you are a druid, you can wear these items and they will transform with you. And was there anything else? Do I actually want to give that to people? Probably not.
You should mute your microphone.
Me?
No, John.
Yeah, no, that's it. And that is all that you find in there.
Okay.
After you empty the pouch, the eagle slowly melts away and disappears.
Oh, come back. I wanted that.
You already have bones. And also, its bones are going to be you wouldn't imagine it would typical bird bones would be strong, and probably after it's dead, its magic that was holding it together would probably fade. As you sail in the river, just before dawn, you swear that you feel someone watching you, and you can hear the call of a hawk or eagle from somewhere in the distance. The growl of a tiger coming from the woods, the tree line to the north. But when you look, there's nothing. Only the rising dawn. The rain clears. Your path, just like your path ahead.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how about your ship right now?
It's floatable. It's floatable. It has 13 compartments. I looked up the ship rules. It has 13 compartments. If 3 of them are broken, it sinks. You guys did not even break 2. One of them almost broke.
Isn't there a cleric spell that repairs things, like nice things?
There's a wizard spell that
Yeah. Literally called repair. As well as there are others. I think fabricate could also be used to repair ships.
Well, fabricate, I could go get a tree and.
Yeah. But anyway, so that will we'll leave off on that. Ending a little earlier than usual. Everybody can gain 2,000 experience points.
Yay.
Next week, I'm assuming everyone will be able to be here next week, or I think most of you. I think one person said they weren't going to be able to be here.
That'd be me.
That would be you. Okay.
Yet unsure.
What should we be at XP wise?
48K.
Okay.
48.
You should make it. You suspect you'll make it to Burat's Landing by next week, and by then, your journey to the Wraith Peak will be almost over.
So I have 1 week.
Yeah, if you want to like craft.
That'll
I would-
do.
Yeah, I would not
That'll
recommend crafting in the rain.
You only
No, it
need
should
one more
be-
week.
I've already told you the process of crafting this. I don't think too much rain would hamper that.
True. All right. Anyway,
Surprisingly
I will.
simple.
Let me move you all to the new page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right. I need to remove the fucking lines. I actually can. I'm allowed to.
Okay.
There we go.
See, we could have used this earlier.
Yeah, that's why Donald made it, I think. Anyway, all right, guys. I will see you all next week, or see most of me next week, and we'll continue. See you guys then.
Yep, Sam.
Oh, one quick thing before we go. I suspect, if I had to guess, I'll let you know after next week, but I think we have maybe another 3 weeks before we start getting to the end game for this first act, which means that you're going to want to be here, whatever, I guess, either 3 or 4 weeks from now. I'll let you know after next week, but yeah, try to make sure you can clear your calendars. It's probably going to be a pretty big game. Pretty important stuff happening. So I will see you guys then next week.
It is done.